Hello. So you use Dropbox regularly to sync files with your colleagues and peers across all your devices. But wouldn't it be great to be able to extend Dropbox capabilities with features like customizing Dropbox folders with your own personal branding? What about instantly sharing those files via web meetings without any downloads? And adding comments to those Dropbox files so you can collaborate easily among teams? And viewing who's actually accessing those files, all wrapped in a large interface viewable from your own browser. Well, now you can. We at YouDazzle have integrated with Dropbox to bring a richer experience. In case you're not familiar with YouDazzle, we've created the first cloud product that combines online file sharing with web meetings, keeping everyone organized from anywhere at any time on any device. Let's do a quick demo to see how this works. Now, before we get started, you want to make sure you have both a Dropbox account and a YouDazzle account. And if you don't, you can sign up easily online for free. You can go to youdazzle.com, click on register, enter your email and password, and it's as easy as that. The first interface that you'll see within YouDazzle is create a data room. And all the data room is your virtual room where you share and organize information easily. But before we create our data room, we want to make sure that we authorize YouDazzle to integrate with your Dropbox application. So to do that, we will go under the Account tab here, as you'll see right here, and then you'll see Sync with Dropbox. So we'll click on Sync with Dropbox, and this will allow YouDazzle to authorize with Dropbox. So we'll go ahead and authorize that. And if you're not logged into your Dropbox account, you'll be prompted to log into your account. So we'll be prompted to log in here. So we'll go ahead and enter our email and our password. And it's as easy as that. Now we've authorized YouDazzle to integrate with the Dropbox application. You can see that linked application right here. Now let's go ahead and see what that looks like within Dropbox. You'll see that under the Dropbox folder, there's a folder called Apps. And there is YouDazzle. This is your data room that you'll be creating now. So let's go ahead and create our data room. So now we're ready to create a data room. I can name my data room. I'm actually working on a sales presentation, so that's what I'm going to call it. And I want to sync it with Dropbox, so I'll check on this box here. And I've got this color-coded labels here to decipher this data room from other data rooms that I may be creating within YouDazzle. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a color. And I'm ready to create my data room. So now I can create this branded environment. And what you see here is this is the default that you'll always see with the YouDazzle logo. You can either keep it or you can upload your own logo and apply the color schematics to match it. So I'm going to go ahead and upload a new logo to show you how that works. So you'll enter in your data room name. You'll upload your image, which we'll do here, and then you'll click on this color picker to customize the color palette that best matches your identity. And then you can customize your web URL so that you can send this URL to anyone to access your data room. And it could be, a training session, a training module, it could be a project name, it could be a code name, it could be your name, it could be your company name, it could be whatever name that you wanted to pick. And then we'll go ahead and save this. And now we're ready to add users to our data room. I'm only going to be sharing my sales presentation with one of my colleagues here at work, and that's Ryan. So I'll go ahead and enter his information. Now I have the option of providing him full access to my data room by making him an admin, but I'm only going to share one file, so I don't need to add him as an admin. So I'm just going to go ahead and add him. Now you'll always see this UI when you're ready to upload a file and share. So once you reach this, what I mentioned was I'm actually working on a sales presentation. So there's this Dropbox folder that the sales presentation is in. It's not within my data room that I just created. So what I want to do is I want to bring that file into this branded experience so I can start receiving comments and actually conducting a web meeting So you can see here, this is the sales presentation, and it's not within my apps YouDazzle data room. So what I can do is I can either drag and drop it into that folder, or easily I can upload files by clicking on the upload files from your computer and bringing it into my data room. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this file into my data room. And once that's done, you'll get a quick notification that says that presentation that you had in your Dropbox folder is now synced and added to your YouDazzle data room that you've created. And there it is. So now what we can do is you can see right here, and there's a sales presentation, and it's within the YouDazzle apps folder. And you can add multiple files, going through this process. Or what you can do is you can actually click on this sync with Dropbox, as you'll see right up here. So now I'm ready to notify Ryan and let him know that the sales presentation has actually been uploaded. And so we can have a web meeting to discuss further. So by simply clicking Notify People, it'll populate an email that you can send directly from the YouDazzle interface to your users. I have a typo here, and there we go. And it's as easy as that. So before we get started with our web meeting, let me show you how the Monitor Activity tab works. So click on Monitor Activity, and this essentially is a quick snapshot in terms of who's viewed, commented, or downloaded your files within your data room. You can set your own notifications either on a daily or real-time or never basis. So let's start our web meeting. We'll click on Web Meeting, and you'll get a quick tutorial in terms of how to start your web meeting. So you'll see it's 3 easy steps essentially. How do I invite my users? How do I share a file? And how do I end my meeting? So let's start, and I can show you how this works. So you want to pick Share a File. So we'll click on the Share a File icon here. And essentially, this will give you all the data rooms to browse. Since we only have one, we'll click on that, and we have that one file, the sales presentation. So now you can see the sales presentation on our screen, and then now we want to invite Ryan to our room. So this meet.fm/35083 is our dedicated URL for our data room. So this URL you can email, chat, or simply pick up the phone and let them know to enter that URL into their browser. You'll get a notification that the person is trying to access your web meeting. You'll let them in, and then once that has happened, you're off. You're ready to go. And it's as easy as that. So I hope that gives you a sense in terms of how quick and easy our web meetings are. So that concludes our demo. I hope it was helpful in showing you how quickly you can add a simple presentation layer to Dropbox, making it even more effective when you're collaborating with your teams. Try it out for yourself. We welcome your feedback, and as always, if you have any questions, you can email us at support@youdazzle.com. Thanks so much.